أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول ربي اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Welcome to Understand Al-Quran the Easy Way Course 5, page 18 pointer B. Today we will study the Surah Al-Baqarah verses 122 and 123. We saw that each juz has been divided in 4 parts and each part comprise 5 pages. The first 5 pages of juz 1 we studied in QC2. The next 5 pages we studied in QC3. The next third part we studied in QC4, and the last 5 pages of the Juz 1 we studied in this QC5. And inshallah, we will complete 141 ayahs of Surah Al-Baqarah in this QC1. QC5. Let's revise the pointers for the page 16. Yes, what are the pointers for page 16? Yes, Mudukulu, you raise the hand.
Abrogation, don't question, wish of the people of the book, paradise for Jews and Christian only.
Sister, you have changed your name?
No.
I said Mudukulu, you are not the Mudukulu.
Oh, what?
So abrogation, don't question,
Oh, sorry.
which of the people of the book, paradise for Jews and Christians only.
Okay, sister, you can go for the page 17.
Okay, I'm sorry. Jews and Christians fight among themselves. The unjust block mosque. Christians made a son for Allah, and ignorant say Allah talked to them.
Yes. Jews and Christians fight among themselves. The unjustice block mosque. Christians made a son for Allah. Ignorant say Allah talked to them. What's about the brief pointers? Yes. Sister, revise the 16-page brief pointers.
Abrogation, question, wish, paradise.
Okay, brother Mudukulu, you revise the 17-page brief pointers.
Jews and Christians, the unjust, Christians ignorant.
Good. Let's go for the page 18. The first pointer is Jews and Christians will never be pleased. The second pointer is Bani Israel remember the favors. And the third pointer is test of Ibrahim alayhi salam. And the fourth is house of Allah and the city. Let's to keep them on the fingers. Yes, what are the pointers for the page 18?
Jews and Christians will never be pleased. Bani Israel remember the favor, test of Ibrahim alayhi salam, house of Allah and the city.
Good. Yes, sister, what are the brief pointers for the page 18?
Jews and Christians, Bani Israel, Ibrahim alayhi salam, house of Allah.
Good. So we did the first pointer yesterday. Today we are going to do the second pointer, that is Bani Israel remember the favor. And the link with the previous verses is after a long address to Bani Israel reminding them about their past, Allah gives them one more reminder here. So these are the ayahs of today. Yes, Sister Shabana, you read the first ayah. And okay. Sister Khadija, you will read the second. Okay? Go one by one.
Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم يا بني إسرائيل اذكروا نعمتي التي أنعمت عليكم وأني فضلتكم على العالمين. O children of Israel, remember my favor which I bestowed upon you, and I preferred you over the worlds.
Yes, what is the translation of this verse?
O children of Israel, remember my favor which I bestowed upon you, and I preferred you over the worlds.
Okay, yes, Sister Khadija Ibrahim, please go for the second ayah.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم واتقوا يوما لا تجزي نفس عن نفس شيئا ولا يقبل منها عدل ولا تنفعها شفاعة ولا هم ينصرون. And fear a day when no soul will avail another in the least, and no compensation will be accepted from it, nor will any intercession benefit it, nor will they be helped.
Jazakul khaira for the both sisters. Let's to go for the identification of the words. Ya bani. Ya is a harfe calling word. Nida. It is called in Arabic nida, mean calling letter. Bani. It's actually banun. Banun was the ism, but the noon has been removed, so it becomes bani. Bani mean the children. Israel. It's a name. And then how we will pronounce this word?
Uskuru. We'll put a dhamma. Uskuru. This is a amar.
Because
Dhamma.
the second letter, zakara yaskuru, second letter having dhamma, so we put the dhamma here. Uzkuru. It's a amar. Zakara yaskuru, uzkur, plural is uzkuru. The next is ni'matiya. Ni'mat. What is this ni'mat? Ism fil harf.
Ism.
And ya is also a ism because it's a pronoun, zamir. So if ism plus ism come, which compound should be it?
Murakkab izafi. Murakkab izafi.
It's a murakkab idafi, mean the relation pair. It's a relation pair. It's not the sifa pair. It's not the attributes pair, because ni'mati, look, it have a kasra. Ya, it have a fatha. So they are not in the same in the Arab. Their Arab are different. So they are not equivalent. So they can't be the sifa pair. It can be a relation pair. That is called murakkab idafi. The next is allati. What is this? Ism fail harf.
This is ism ishara.
No.
Ism masul.
Yes,
okay.
ism masula. It's not ishara.
Okay. I thought it was allazi.
The masculine is allazi and plural is allazina. This is allati. It is a feminine singular. Plural is allati and alai. It has two plural. Feminine has two plural masula. One is allati and the second is allai. And the singular is that one. That is allati. An'amtu. What is this? Ism fail harf.
Ism.
Ism. Yes, very good. How it's ism? I don't know it.
Because this is, I don't know how to explain it, but I know this is ism. How do I explain it?
It's fail.
Fail. How it's fail, sister?
Two at the end. It's two.
In the Madi, we say ta with fatah,
Oh,
ta
yes.
with dhamma,
Okay,
ta with sarkun, and
that we have give. Okay, yeah, this is.
Na. They are the Madi sign. So at the end, we are looking at ta with dhamma. That is the sign of Madi. So it's a verb of Madi. If I remove the ta, how many letters do you find?
Sorry. Yeah. There's the 4.
If this is 4 letter, it must
Mazid
be.
fi.
If it's 4 letters starting with Hamza, which bab of the Mazid fi come is mine?
If'al. If'al.
Okay. The next is alaykum. Allah. What is this?
Harf. Harf.
Harf jar. Allah is a harf and a jar. And kum is a zamir ism. So what is compound now? Alaykum.
Murakkab jari.
Murakkab jari.
Jarun wa majrurun. Mean jarun majrur. The pair of jar. Pair of jar. The next is waw. Waw is a harf. Anni. What about this? Anni. Make its parts.
An
and ya. An is a harf. Ya is a pronoun ism.
Pronoun.
Anni. So anni is a compound of an and ya. Next is faddaltukum. Break it. Faddaltu and kum. What is this faddaltu?
It is bab if the pattern of alama, and this is a fail because the 2 is coming.
If it is a fail, which fail it is? Madi, mudare, amr.
Mazi.
And
Mazid
if I remove the sign of Madi, ta with dhamma, how many letters are left?
It is 3.
How?
Faddal. Dot comes twice.
4.
So then
Four.
it's not 3.
4.
4. 4. That's why I
It's a
said
4
dot
letter
comes
with the
twice.
shad. When
Yeah.
there is
So
a mazid
Bab
4
Tafil.
letter with the shad, which bab it should be?
Bab Tafil.
Bab tafil. Okay. The next is kum. Kum is a zamir ism. Faddaltu is a verb. Kum is a zamir. When a zamir come with the verb, what we call that zamir?
Oh,
Maful bihi.
yeah, I was going to say
Last
maful
lesson
bihi.
we
Yeah,
saw so
yesterday.
many maful bihi. Any verb when followed an ism, that ism always come as a maful bihi. So faddaltukum, this kum is coming, the pronoun is coming as a maful bihi. The next is alal alamin. What is this Allah?
Allah is a harf.
Al alamin, it is a ism, and it should be in the state of jar, because after
Jar,
harf
because
jar,
Allah.
ism comes in the state of jar. So you cannot say al alamin is the nas, because alamun is the raf with waw nun. Alamin, al-alamin is the nasb, al-alamin is the jar. But now you are sure that it is not the nasb, because harf-jar is in front of it. Harf-jar is telling this word is in the state of jar. Can you now understand it is not the nasb or the mansub?
Yes.
Though it is showing fatah at the noon, but fatah is not the sign of that it is in the state of nasb. It is in the state of jar because before it we find a word harf jar. Okay, what is this? Wow is a harf. Ittaku, what is this ittaku? It's a fail harf.
Fail amar.
Fail amar. Okay.
Jama.
Iftial.
Ittaku. Okay. That Yaman. What is that? I see
Isam.
there fatatan.
Isam.
Ism.
This is
Yaman
isam.
is a ism because fatatan tanween is there. La tajzi. What is this la?
La is harf.
Harf. What about tajzi?
Mujare.
It's fail mudare.
If you remove ta, it is 3 letters, so it's mazid, not mazid, it's a slasi mujar. Nafs,
Yeah.
what about nafsun?
Isam.
Ism, because there is tanween, dammatan. What about an-nafsin?
An is harf. Nafsin is isam.
And that an is a harf jar, so ism should be jar.
Yeah, that's why it's
It is
nafsin.
jar because it's showing the double kasra. An-nafsin is making a compound.
Murakkab jari.
Murakkab jari, or you can say the jar pair, the pair of jar. Okay, shayyan, what is this? It's a fail harf.
Isam.
Fatah's telling it's an isam. Waw is a harf, la is a harf. Yukbalu, yes, we have to be stay here because the first letter had taken the dhamma. First tell me,
Majul. This is majul. This is fail majul.
Fail, it's a fail mudare. Because it's starting with ya, so it's lamat mudare, it's a fail
but
of
it's majhul.
Now we will say why it is having dhamma. There may be 4 reasons. The first is fail mudare majhul. Is it a fail mudare majhul or not?
Yes.
Yes, it is. It is fail mudare majhul. No? Oh.
How it is?
Ba has third letter.
The bab has the fatah.
Yes, the letter before the last letter should be have a fatah, and we see here it is a fatah. So that is the reason we can say it's a fail yuf'alu pattern. Yuf'alu, first letter dhamma, and the letter before the last letter should have
fatah.
Okay, so it's mudare majhul. The next is minha. What is about this minha? What is min?
Min is harf.
Harf jar.
Harf jar. Ha.
It's harf jar. We should.
Jar majrur. Yes, murakkab jari.
Yes, jarun majrurun minha. Adlun. What about this adlun? Isam. Isam, because it's tanween, dammatan. Waw is a harf, la is a harf. Tanfa uha. What is this tanfa?
Fail mudare.
Mudare.
Fail mudare. Now, very important question I'm going to put you. Tafalu, tafalu. When we say tafalu, it may be the front you, or it may be the hiya or the she. It's a tafa, tanfau. Is it a for the male or it is a for the ghaib hiya?
Here.
Here. It's for the guy. It's muannas.
How?
Because
of the
Because of
ha.
the ha that comes at the
Ha
end. That's
after.
for
Is telling you,
muannas.
look, from the beginning, nafsun is a feminine word.
Yes, nafsun is feminine, yes.
Nafsun, nafsun, both are the feminine. Ha is the feminine. And after tanfuha, there is a word shafa'atun, again feminine. All feminine words coming telling this can't be the front tanfu. It is the hiya tanfu.
Hmm.
Got the point?
Yes.
No, you can't say. Normally, you people ask question. Here is tafalu, it is tafalu. How we will differentiate? No, you can clearly say it can't be the front. It is the side for the third person ghaib, feminine. Because all the words and the reference, they are leading toward the feminine. Got the leading points which are
Yeah.
leading to the feminine? Nafs,
Yes.
shafa'at, and they all are taking towards the, and the ha is taking indication of the feminine word. Okay, the next is wow is a harf, la is a harf, hum is a zamir, ism, yun sarun. Yes, we have to stop here because it's starting with dhamma. First, we have to identify ism, fail, harf.
Fail mudare. This is fail.
Fail mudare. If we mudare have a fatha, it have a dhamma. Why?
Majhul.
Majhul.
This is also majhul, yes, because Saad has a fatha.
Wawnun is the plural sign. Ya is the plural sign. The mudare sign. So we'll remove the mudare and the plural sign. We are left noon swad ra. What is the last one? Rise. What is the before it? Swad
has a fatha.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's a mudare.
Yufalu pattern yufalu, yeah.
Yufalu pattern is okay. Let's have another look on the words. Ya is a har, Bani is a isam, Israel is isam, Uskuru is a amr fail, Ni'mat is a isam, Ya is a isam, Allat is a isam, and Amtu is a madi verb. Yes, it is ifal. Allah is a harf, kum is a zamir isam, jar majur, wa is a harf, anni, an is a harf, ya is a isam. Faddaltu is the madi verb, kum is a zamir isam, Allah is a harf, al-alamin is a isam. Of course, plural, masculine, and proper noun. Wawaw is a harf, ittaqu is a amr fi'l, yawman is a ism, la is a harf, taz is a mudari verb, nafs is a ism, an is a harf, nafsin is a ism, shayn is again a ism, wa is a harf, la is a harf, yuqbal lahu is a mudari majhul fi'l. Min is a harf, ha is a zamir ism, adn is a ism, wa is a harf, la is a harf, tanfa'u is a mudari verb, but it is for the feminine. Yeah. Ha is a zamir ism, shafa'atun again is a verb. Now I forgot to ask you, tanfa'u is a verb. Ha is coming. What is this ha?
This is for female.
Ism.
It's a ism zamir.
After every verb, if some zamir come, that is always maf'ul.
Majhul bihi.
Not majhul.
Maf'ul. I meant to say maf'ul. Sorry, I wanted to say maf'ul. I accidentally said majhul.
You are always making us confused.
I wanted to say
maf'ul. Is a harf. Hum is a zamir ism. Yun saruna is again a mudare majhul verb. So let's go for the lessons. Bani Israel were chosen over all other nations. This was a great favor upon them by Allah, as well as a huge responsibility to follow the message. Remembering Allah's favors help us develop the gratitudes and make it easy to follow Allah's commands. Day of judgment will be very tough. No helper will be there on that day except Allah. Remembering it will make it easy to overcome wrong temptations and desires. Look, the new words. 000. No new words. MashaAllah. Word for word and the phrase for phrase translation and the explanation. Ya Bani, O children Israel of Israel, mean the Yaqub alayhi salam. Uzukuru, remember ni'matiya, my favor, allati, which an'amtu, I bestward, alaykum, upon you, wa anni, and in I, faddaltukum, preferred you, alal alamin, over the world. So let's have the explanation of this part. After relating so many historical events, Allah reminds them again of his favors. Allah had sent a number of prophets among them and also made some of them kings and rulers, just like Sulaiman and Dawood. They did not earn those favors nor deserve them. They were due purely to Allah's mercy and kindness. Remembering Allah's favors helps us to be closer, sincere, and obedient to Allah. Instead of thanking Allah by following His commands, they became arrogant, mocked at Allah's messengers and rules, and were proud of follow rituals and customs. They should have accepted the message of Islam, in the Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam message, but became his opponents instead. Think, like Bani Israel, we have been awarded so many favors. The most important favors are we are given the Quran and we are in the Ummah of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So now the turn is, yes, Sister Bushra Khan, now it's your turn. Please go for the revision of this part.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم Ya Bani Israel, O children of Israel, meaning Yaqub, children of Yaqub, Uskuru, remember, Ni'mati, my favor, Allati, which an'amtu, I bestowed, alaykum, upon you, wa anni, and that I faddaltukum, I preferred you, alal alamin, over the worlds.
Jazakallah khaira, sister. Yes, Sister Shakra, now it's your turn. Please, you also recite the same ayah.
Alhamdulillah min ash-shaytanir rajim. Ya Bani, O children Israel of Israel, Uskuru, remember Ni'mati, my favor, Allati an'amtu, which I bestowed alaykum, upon you, wa anni, and that I faddaltukum, I preferred you, alal alami, over the world.
Jazakumullah khaira, sister. Let's to proceed the second ayah. Bismillah. Wattaqu, and fear. Yawman, a day. La, not. Tajzi, will avail. Nafsan, a soul. And nafsin, another soul. Shayyan, anything. Wala, and not. Yukbalu, will be accepted. Minha, from it. Adlun, any compensation. Wala, and not. Tanfuha, and not be benefited. Shafa'atun, any intercessions. Wala, and not whom they yunsarun, will be helped. So this is the Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala warning those who are not following the commands. So don't lose the focus. Keep the day of judgment in front of your eyes. If a person remembers the day of judgment, he will not be misled by shaitan and will follow the truth, even if it is difficult or against his or her wishes. On that day, no person will be held responsible for another. No money, no recommendations, and no power can come and help you, except with Allah's permission. Let's take a hadith here. Narrated Abu Hurairah radiallahu ta'ala anhu, the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, on the day of resurrections, Allah will hold the whole earth and fold the heavens with his right hand and say, I am the king. Where are the kings of the earth? So, yes, this Aisha Shuru, now it's your turn. Please recite it.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, sister.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Wattaqu, and fear. Yawman, a day. La tajzi, will not avail. Nafsun, a soul. Antafsin, another soul. Shay'an, anything. Wala yaqbalu, and will not be accepted. Minha, from it. Adlun, any compensation. Wala tanfa'uha, and will not benefit it. Shafa'atun, any intercession. Wala hum, and not they. Yunsorun, will be helped.
Jazakumullah khaira. Yukbalu is with Dhamma. Yukbalu. Okay. Now let's
Thank
go
you.
for the lessons and dua. Lesson learned from these ayahs. Bani Israel were chosen over all other nations. This was a great favor upon them by Allah, as well as a huge responsibility to follow the message. Remembering Allah's favors help us develop gratitude and make it easy to follow Allah's commands. Day of judgment will be very tough. No helper will be there on that day except Allah. Remembering it will make it easy to overcome wrong temptations and the desires. Let's to pray, O Allah, make me your thankful and obedient servant. Grant me Jannah on the day of judgment out of your mercy. And make the plan, inshallah, I will remember Allah's favors, especially when doing the zikr of Alhamdulillah. Let's to look the Asma, Ni'mah. The plural is Ni'm. Alim, plural is Alamun and Alameen. Yom, Ayyam, Nafs, Anfus and Nafus. It has two plural. The three-letter words are Kabila, Yakbalu, Ikbal, Kabilun, Makbulun, Kabulun. Kaf Balam is the root letter Babi Samia. The next is Nafa, Yanfau, Infa, Nafun, Manfun, Nafun. Nun Fa'in is the root letter Babis Fataha. Next is Shafa'a, Yashfau, Ishfa, Shafun, Mashfun, Shafaun. Shin Fa'in is the root letter Babis Fatah. Nasara, Yansuru, Unsur, Nasirun, Mansurun, Nasrun. Nun Swatra is the root letter Babis Nasara. So this is the Kabila table. Please somebody revise the 6 E's. Yes, let's start from the top. Yes, Sister Shabina, go for the 6 key for this Kabila.
Kabila, he accepted. Yaqbalu, he accepts. Iqbal, accept. Qabilun, the one accepts. Maqbulan, the one to be accept. And Qabulun, to accept. And the Bab is Samia, and the root letters are Qaf, Ba, Lam.
Good. The next one is Nafa. Yes, Sister Bushra Khan, now your turn.
Nafa, he profited. Yanfa'u, he profits. Infa, profit. Nafiun, profiter. Manfu'un, the one to be profited. Naf'un, to profit.
Good.
And Nunfa'ain are the root words, and Bab is Fataha.
Okay. Yes, Sister Aisha Sharu, now please Shafa. Go for the 6 keys. Unmute yourself, sister.
All right. Shafa'a, he recommended. Yashfa'u, he recommends. Ishfa, recommend. Shafi'u, recommender. Mashfu'un, the one to be recommended. Shafa'atun, to recommend. The letters are Shin, Waw, and Ain, and the Bab is Fataha.
Good. The next is Nasra. Yes, sister. Sorry, sister, I'm saying. Asmat Ali, now your mic is unmute. Please go for the 6 key of Nasara.
Nasara, he help. Yansuru, he helps. Unsur, help. Nasirun, the one helps. Mansurun, the one to be helped. Nasrun, to help.
Yes, what's the root letter?
Root letter Noon, Swad, Ra.
What's
And
the Bab?
Nasara.
Good. Let's go for the weak verb, that is jaza, yazi, izzi, jazim, majun, jizaun. Jim, zal, ya is the root letter and bab is daraba. So next, Professor Ibrahim, you are also unmuted, so please go for the 6 keys.
Okay. Jaza, yajzi, ijzi. Jazin, majziyun,
Jazaun.
jazatun.
Good. Excellent. Bab is daraba, jim, zalia. Okay. The next is the mazid fi. An'ama, yun'amu, an'am, mun'amun, mun'amun, in'amun. The root letter is noon and mim, and bab is if'al. Faddala, yufaddilu, faddil, mufaddilun, mufaddalun, tafdilun. Dal, lam is the root letter, bab is taf'il, pattern is allama. Ittaka, yattaki, ittaki, muttakin, muttakan, ittaka'an. Waw kafia is the root letter and bab is iftial. Let's go for the 6 E of ittaka. Whose turn is this? Yes, Sister Shakra, I see you are unmuted. Please go.
Ittaka, he got
Yes.
afraid. Taki, he gets afraid. Ittaki, get afraid. Muttaki, one who gets afraid. Mutakon, he wants to get afraid. It call on to get afraid.
Ittakaun. Okay. What's the root letter?
So the root letter is Hamza, Ta, Kof.
Oh, Hamza is not the root letter.
Wa, Kof, Ya.
Waw kafia. Waw kafia is the root letter. Hamza has come babe ifal Hamza. It's an extra letter. Okay. Then bab is babe iftial because it's the 5-letter word. The next one is anama. Yes, Sister Safia Farouk. Now unmute yourself. Please do this table.
Yeah. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam, sister.
An'ama, he prized. Yun'imu, he prizes. An'im, prize. Mun'im, the one prizes. Mun'am, the one to be prized. And in'am, to prize.
What's
the root letters are nun, ain, and
mim.
And the verb is if'al.
Good. The last one is faddala. Less you all should do. What is this? Madiki.
Faddala,
preferred,
yufaddilu,
preferred, faddil, preferred, faddilun, the one preferred, faddilun, the one to be preferred, tafdil, to prefer.
Root letter fa, dad, lam, and bab is tafdil.
Okay. Faddala, yufaddil, mufaddilun, mufaddalun, tafdil. Fa, dal, lam is the root letter, bab is taf'il. Okay, let's go for the grammar. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Welcome to Understand Al-Quran, the Easy Way Course 5 Grammar, page 18, pointer B. We will continue, rather than we will start the 3rd pair, that is Ismo Ishara pair. We did so far the Jar pair. We did the pair of the Sifa, mean the attributes. Now we are starting the Sifa, the Ismo Ishara, mean the demonstrative pair. Let's go. We saw the grammar has 2 parts. One is called sarf. That part of the grammar which is concerned with the making of words from the letters, just like fa and lam are the 3 letters, and you can see so many words are made from it, just like fa'il, maf'ul, fa'altum, yaf'aluna, if'al, fa'al, etc. This process is called sarf. And naf is the process or the part of the grammar which concern with the constructions of the sentences actually. The words, they are joined to make sentence. Just al-baytu kabir, it's a sentence. At time, what happened? We make some pairs, just like fil ardi, baytun kabirun, zalikal baytu, baytullah, they are the pair. Then these pairs are used in the sentences to make the sentence. So naf basically concerned with the sentence structure and their form. We saw so far 4 types of sentences. One is called Jumla Ismiya, mean the nominal sentence which start with a noun or a ism. Just like Allah Ghafur. It's have two noun. First is called Mubtada, second is called the news or the khabar. Both are in the state of raf. Second type of sentence was sentence with inna, just like inna Allah Ghafur. The first noun become the ismu inna, which is always in raf, mean the nas state. And the second part, which is the news or the khabar, it is marfu. Then the third type of sentence was kana. Kana Allahu Ghafura. The ismu kana is raf, mean the marfu, and the khabru kana is mansub. The fourth type of sentence was called the verbal sentence or the jumla fi'liya, which start with the verb or the fi'l. Just like khalaqallahul arda. Khalaqa is the verb, Allah is the fa'il, and al-arda is the maf'ul. So we learn these four types of sentence. Then we learn the four types of pairs. The first pair was the harf-jar pair. If a harf-jar is there, it is always followed by the noun or the ism which is majroor in the state of jar, just like fil ardi. Then we saw the second type of pair, the sifa pair. Just like baytun kabirun, there are two nouns or the ism, they meet four conditions in each other. Similar. One, in number, just like baytun is a single, kabirun is a single. In gender, baytun is a masculine, kabirun is a masculine. In status, baytun is a raf, kabirun is the raf. In kind, baytun is a common noun, nakra, the kabirun is a common noun. So if they meet these four conditions, number, gender, status or Arab, and the kind, then we say it's a sifa pair, attributes pair. The third pair which we will study today, that is ismu ishara pair. And the fourth is called the relation pair, we will study in coming next week. We can have the example, baytun kabirun. Haza baytun kabirun is raf, because both the ismas in the marfu state, having tamma. Ra zaidun baytan kabira. Baytan kabira is the nas state, because both the noun having nas, mean the fatah. Of course, they are fatatan, double fatah. Zaidun fi baytin kabirin. Baytin kabirin is the jar, because the both nouns, they have a jar or the kasra. Today we will learn the third pair, that is called pair of ismu ishara, or it is called the demonstrative noun. We know haza. Haza means this. This is a single. Plural is haulai. This. It is a plural of this, these, haza and haulai. Okay. If I say hazal baytu, it's a ismu ishara pair. Because haza is the ismu ishara. And there is a noun. We are saying haza bayt. This is a house. In this house. What is this haza? It's a proper noun or a common noun? It's marfa or nakra?
Nakra.
Nakra. Okay. Yes, if somebody can say something more.
Ishara. Ishara.
Ishara is the word, but I am asking its kind. Is it a proper noun or a common noun? The brother
Common noun,
said
common
it's
noun.
a common noun. No idea?
No.
All the, okay, let me revise. All the pronoun, they are proper noun. All the ismu masula, they are the proper noun. All the ismu ishara, they are the proper noun. Now, what is this? Common or proper?
Proper.
Proper.
Remember, all the ismu ishara proper noun. All the ismu masula proper noun. All the pronouns, they are the proper noun. So, is sifa proper noun. Al-baytu is also proper noun. When these both join, can they be a sentence or not?
Sentence.
It's a sentence.
This is a phrase.
Good,
It's not a
excellent.
phrase.
It's a phrase. It's not a sentence. It can't be a sentence. The sentence condition was the first noun should be in proper states, proper
and
noun,
the-
and the second should be the common noun. Just
Yeah,
Allahu Ghafur.
it's a phrase.
Allah is
Yeah.
a proper noun. Ghafurun is a common noun. Then it is making a sentence. When both the nouns are proper noun, they are not sentence. This is a phrase, sister saying. If the both are common noun, it is not a sentence. That is a phrase, or you can say the compound, or you can say the pair. Now tell me, is a sentence or a pair?
Pair, a
It's a
phrase.
pair. Compound, murakkab, or phrase, you can say. Okay. With this, let's to proceed the next step. If I say haza, it's a rough. Okay. When I say haza, it's nasb. When I say haza, it's jar. You shall say what you are saying. Haza is a rough, haza is a nas, haza is a jar. All the three. Isn't so?
Yes.
Or do you find some difference in all these three?
No,
No.
no difference, because this is a proper noun.
So you should be having the brain thought. Why they are, how we will say it's a rough, nas, jar, they are the same? At the time, you just believe this is first one is the rough, second is the nas, third is the jar. Okay, let's go one step ahead. Hazal bayt. What's this al baytu? Rough, nas, jar.
Rough.
Rough.
Why not is in nas? Not having a fatha. Why it's not in jar?
Yeah.
Not having a kasra. It's having dhamma, so it's a rough. When this is rough, here in this case, haza will be what? Rough, nafs, jar.
Rough.
Rough,
Rough.
because
Rough.
rough will match with the rough. If it is not matching, then it is not going to make a pair. Then it will making the sentence. So if I say this is originally state, because haza is here in the state of rough. If I say hazal bayta, what is this al bayta? Rough, nas, jar.
Nas.
Nas.
Why?
Because of the fatha on the top.
There's fatha
Why
on
it is
top.
not the rough? It is
Because
not
there's
having
no
the
dhamma.
dhamma. Why it's
No
not
dhamma.
jar? Because it's
Because
not
it
having
doesn't
the
have a
kasra.
kasra.
What about the status of haza in this case? It's rough, nas,
It's
jar.
nas.
Nas.
Because
Nas.
it's the stem which is stamped with it is jointed is in nas. So it is nas. If I say hazal bayti, al bayti has came.
This
It's
is
rough, nas, jar.
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 It is
Why
jar.
not it is rough?
Because it
Because
doesn't
they
have a
kasra.
dhamma.
It has
Why not nas?
kasra.
Because not having fatha. Why it's in jar? Because it's having kasra.
It has a
If it is
kasra.
al-bayti is the jar, what about the haza in this case?
It's
Jar.
also jar.
Also jar.
Haza. But now you can say hazal baytu, haza is the rough. Hazal bayta, now that haza becomes the nas. Hazal bayti, now you can say haza is nas. Okay, let's go one step more. Bayti hazal bayta. Hazal bayta. What is the haza state in this case?
A rough.
Rough. Because al baytu is the rough having dhamma. If I say ra zaidun hazal bayta,
Nas.
Nas.
No.
how you will say it is not jar?
Because
the
baita
Because it
fatha is
doesn't
on
have
top,
kasra.
not kesra.
No.
On top of
Al baita
Very
has a
carefully,
fatha
attentively,
at the
please
top.
listen me. Very important point I'm going to tell you. If I say al baytu is not in jar, look, before the haza, is there any harf jar? No. Because the jar The kasra have required two conditions. Either it should be harf jar before it or should be mudaf. Before haza there is no jar, so it can't be jar. One reason. Second, mudaf. Look, Zaidun is a Zaidun mudaf or not?
No.
No, it's not
Why?
mudaf.
It's not mudaf.
Why?
So it had Dammatain.
It is,
Dammatain.
yes, it is
Dammatain.
Dammatain. It's a heavy. It is not khafif. It is not light. It is not having the mudaf condition. It should not have alif lam and tanween, the dammatan or the fatatan or kasratan. So it is not meeting the condition of mudaf. So haza is not mudaf. So it means there is no jar, no mudaf. So al bayta can't be the jar. It will be in the state of nas because it can't be rough because not having the dhamma. This is
And it doesn't have
this
harf
concept
jar
is
either.
required because at time there will be different signs, dhamma, kasra, fatha, but the word will be in the state of jar.
Yes.
And you will look the third, this will help you. Zaidun fi hazal bayti. What about al bayti? Nas, rafs, jar?
It's
Jar.
jar. Because of fi.
There's
harf
harf
jar is jar.
Is confirming haza itself is a jar state and al bayti is also is the state of jar. Having the kasra as well as it is the compound of the haza. Mean the murakkab, or you can say the pair of haza. Both the state will be same. So let's do have another concept. No, the proper noun has come. Hazal muslimu. Al muslimu has come. What is the state of haza?
Raf.
Okay. Hazal muslima. Al muslima has come. What is the state of haza?
Nas.
Okay. Hazal muslimu. Al muslimi has come with kasra.
Jar.
Okay. Let's do. If I say Jahazal Muslimu, what is this haza? Raf, nas, jar.
Raf.
Why? Because the al Muslimu has the dhamma.
No, it's haza Damma.
If I say Ra Zaidun Hazal Muslima, what is this haza? Raf, nas, jar.
Nas.
No mudaf, no harf
Because
jar.
of the
You
fataha.
have gone one step ahead, sister. That question I was asking and I has to ask. Why it is not in the state of jar?
Mudaf,
Because of
no.
the Zaidun,
Before
Dammatain.
haza, there is no harf jar, no mudaf. When you say no mudaf, I will have the question. Why the zaid is not mudaf? Because it's having the
Dammatain.
it is heavy. Heavy word can't be a
It's
mudaf.
heavy. Yes.
The mudaf should be always light, without alif lam, without
It should
tanween.
be khafif.
So al-muslima is not in the state of raf, or not in the state of nas. It is jar because it's in the state of
Nas.
can't be the jar. Okay, look the third. Samia Zaidun min hazal muslimi. Al muslimi has come.
This is jar.
Why? Why can't be it
Because of the min. Min is there.
Harf
Min
jar.
is harf jar.
hazal muslim? This is a single. I want to make it the plural. Please help me.
هذان
المسلمون
هؤلاء
هؤلاء
المسلمون.
Hazan is for the dual.
نعم.
Plural is haza, plural is haulai.
Haza.
I tell you, haza plural is haulai. So haza is haulai al muslimuna. Why it's al muslimuna? Why not al muslimina?
Because of the ma.
Because of واو النون. We have
Al muslimu has the
Raf.
the word which we are converting into plural is al muslimu. That has a dhamma. So the word plural will be dhamma. That is the waw is the dhamma sign. Al muslimuna waw. Okay. If I say haulai, I say it's raf. Haulai, I say it's nas.
Yes.
Haulai, I
Nas.
say jar. It's confusing me. I don't know you people are confused or not. I am confused. Haulai, how it is Same. Okay. Haulai al-Muslimuna.
Raf.
Why not is it nas?
Because the wow is
Dhamma.
Dhamma
Nun.
of wow nun telling the Dhamma
telling is
word.
Dhamma.
Okay. Haulai al-Muslimina.
Muslimina.
This is nas.
This is nasib.
You should not be say which show. Till I show
Maybe,
that third
maybe.
Maybe.
Haulai al-Muslimina. You can say in the
Mina.
sequence. First is the Raf, second the nas,
Nas.
third we can take the jar.
Third
But
will be
it's
jar.
not sure. Okay. But if I say Ja haulai al-Muslimuna, what's about haulai? It's Raf, nas, jar.
Raf.
Raf. Because of
Because
so Ishara,
Wow
it does not change the sign.
The
Does
wow
not change the
nun.
sign.
Okay. If I say Ra Zaidun haulai al-Muslimina, what is this?
This is nas.
Is it
Nas.
Raf?
Nasib. Nasib.
Is it Raf?
Because of
Not.
Nasib.
Why?
Nas.
Because there is no the
Because
wow
of
sign.
No
So it can't be
mudaf
the
and
Raf.
no
normal sign
harf jar.
cannot change.
Can it be the nas? Yes.
Yes.
Can it be the jar?
No.
Yes.
Why not?
No, it cannot be jar.
Yes,
Because
because you have
before
jar.
no harf jar.
there's no mudaf.
Before it, there is no harf jar and there is no mudaf. What about the Z?
Z has tanween, so it's not.
Tanween.
It's not a.
Tanween.
It's
It's not
heavy.
a jar.
Samia
not
Zaid
mudaf.
min haulai al-Muslimina. Al-Muslimina.
This is jar.
This is jar.
Why can't it be
وهؤلاء
Raf?
مضاف.
The
وهؤلاء مضاف.
min.
من حرف الجر وهؤلاء مضاف.
Why can't be Raf?
Because min is
Because
jar.
as
The
no
wow.
Dhamma.
Why it can't be the nas?
Because there is
Because the
حرف
min
جر.
is there. That is jar.
The مضاف إليه أيضا.
In the state of jar. The next is isme ba'id, ishara ba'id. Zalika. Zalika one, ulaika plural. Here we say tilka, plural is ulaika.
Ulaika.
Okay. Awhayna ilayka hazal Qur'ana. Hazal Qur'ana. What is this? Raf, nas, jar.
هذا نصف.
Is
هذا
not.
القرآن.
Nas. How you can say it's nas?
نصف.
It can be raf, it can be jar. You have to prove it can't be
هذا
the nas
القرآن.
or jar.
Because of
Also,
the
Because Quran cannot be
Quran.
changed.
It's
The Quran cannot be changed.
No dama is there. No dama is there on the Al-Quranu is the raf. So it can't be the raf. It can't be
The
jar.
Quran,
Because before haza there is no harf jar or no mudaf.
Harf jar.
So it's only one is left. That is raf. Sorry, nas.
nas.
Yeah.
Inna hazal Qurana yahdi. Hazal Qurana.
Nas.
Quran. عارف اسمه إنه صح؟
Yes, excellent, sister. Ismu inna is always mansoob. Inna
منصوب.
Allah ghafurun. Inna Allah ghafurun. So due to inna, haza is proved. It can't be the raf. It can't be the jar.
نعم.
Okay. وَلَقَدْ ضَرَبْنَا لِلنَّاسِ فِي هَذَا الْقُرْآنِ مِنْ كُلِّ مَثَلٍ هَذَا الْقُرْآنِ.
هذا jar.
How you say? It could be
The
raf.
harf jar is
حرف jar.
Can it be raf?
Quran.
He has al-Quran.
هذا القرآن.
يعني من
He.
كل ما
I'm asking, it can be a raf or not?
No, it
No,
can't be.
it cannot be
No,
Because
he is there. حرف jar.
Okay, if it can't raf, two options are left. Either it is nas or jar. Why can't be
Jar.
nas?
Because
Because
harf
of
jar.
harf jar is there.
Jar is not allowing it to be the nas. It is. And the second reason is Al-Qurani has a kasra.
Quran has a kasra.
Quran has
Kasra, moreover, the harf jar presence, both confirming after the harf jar word should become as a state of kasra, jar. So here the haza is jar, though the haza itself is showing a fatha. but it is in the state of jar due to harf jar. And when it is jar, it's an ism, followed an ism. It is making a murakkab idafi. The mudaf ilayh is always in harf, the state of jar. So Al-Quran is in jar. So this was all for today. Let's to go for the quickly for the rest of the part. That is your homework. Remember my favor which I bestowed upon you. La tajzi an nafsan shay'an, will not avail a soul another soul anything. Wala tanfa'uha shafa'atun, and will not
Will not benefit any
There is some class has started in my class. Let's look at that class. It's a very strange class. Asmad, you laugh always. Don't help me. Who's making the noises? Okay. Nema, pluralist. Alim, alimun, alamin. Yom, ayyam. Nafs, anfus, and nafus. It has two plurals. Okay. We did the 6 key. Let's go quickly. Kabila, nafa'a, shafa'a, nasara, jaza'a, an'ama, faddala, ittaqa. We did the 6 keys. Let's to complete the blanks. Jahaza. Jahaza al-Muslim. Okay. Ra zaidun haza.
هذا القرآن.
Ra is ha.
المسلمة.
Al-Muslima with fatah. Okay. Samia zaidun min haza.
المسلمين.
Muslimi is with kasra. Okay. Ja haulai.
المسلمون.
Ra zaidun haulai.
Al-Muslimina.
What about Samia zaidun min haulai?
Al-Muslimina.
But it is, the first one is nas, the second al-Muslimina is in jar. Okay. Awhayna ilayka hazal Quran. We have to underline the preposition as well as the word pointing and mean the ismu ishara. Awhayna ilayka hazal Quran.
Hazal Quran.
Ila is a harf jar. Haza is a ismu ishara. Inna hazal Qurana yahdi. Here the haza is the ismu ishara. Walakad darabna linnasi. Linnasi li is a harf jar. Fi is a harf jar. Haza is a ismu ishara. Min is again a harf jar. Let's go. I think you must have forgotten the 8 sound verbs of the mazid field. Let's have a close look again. We say if'al. If you add ta, it become iftial. If you add nun, it become infial. If you add alif sin ta, it become istifal. The 5th one is the feminine mufala. Out of 8, 5 is this. So 3 left. With 3, we take the fa'ila. Add 2 words. Ta and ja, it becomes taf'il. Fa'ilam, add ta and alif, it becomes tafa'ul. And fa'ilam, add ta and it becomes tafa'ul. Or you can simply remember ifal, iftial, infial, istifal, mufala, taf'il, tafa'ul, and taf'ul. Or you can remember by the way of Dr. Abdul Aziz Abdur Rahim has told. He say from Allama, remember the word Talim, and Bab name is
Taf'il.
And from Hasaba, remember the word Muhasba. What is the name of Bab?
Mufa'ila.
Aslama, remember the word Islam. What will be the Bab?
If'al.
Ikhtalafa, remember the word Ikhtilaf. What will be the Bab?
Iftial.
Istaghfara, remember the word Istaghfar. What will be the Bab?
Istifal.
Tadabbara, remember the word Tadabbur. What will be the Bab?
Tafa'ul.
Tafa'ul.
Okay, Tadarasa, remember the word Tadarus. What will be the Bab?
Tafa'al.
Tafa'ul. And what Inqilab, what is the Bab?
Infial.
Infial.
That is one way of remembering. There is another way we learn by the example. Just like Allama, Qaddara, kaffara, matta'a, nazzala, walla, 4-letter word with shad. The masdar is ta'lim, bab is taf'eel. Hasaba, the example of baraka, jahada, da'afa, qatala, nada, 4-letter with having alif inside. Hasaba pattern, the bab name is Hasaba.
Muhasaba.
Aslama pattern. Example, absara, akhraja, adkhala, arsala, asbaha. Mean the 4 letters starting with Hamza, the bab is on the pattern of Islam, ifa.
Islam.
And ikhtalafa, ittaba'a, ihtada, ishtara, ittakhaza, inta, 5 letter having starting Hamza and tying. Bab is on the pattern of ikhtilaf, iftiyal. And then from tadabbara, tasaddaqa, ta'allama, tafakkara, tazakkara, takallama, all 5 letters having a shad. 5 letters. Tadabbura. So bab is tafa and tadarasa, ta'akaba, tanasara, tanaza'a, taqathara, tafaqra. All 5 letters having a alif in. So tafa'ul. In kalaba, in sarafa, in talaka, in fajara, in taka, in kata'a, in qadara. All 5 starting with alif nun. So bab is so istaghfara, istad'afa, istakbara, istaqama, istahya, and istaqara. All starting with alif sintar and 6-letter verb. 6 letter. So babe istifal on the pattern of istighfar. So talim, what is the root letter? Ain lam mim. Replace with fa'im lam. It becomes tafreel. Muhasba, root letter is ha sin ba. Replace with fa'in lam. Mufa'ala. Islam, root letter is sin lam mim. Replace with fa'in lam. If'al. Ikhtalafa, root letter is ha lam fa. Replace with fa'in. If'al. Yal. Istaghfara, root letter is ghain fa ra. Replace with fa'in lam.
Iftial.
Dabbara, root letter is dal ba ra. Replace with fa'in lam.
Tafaul.
Tafa'ul. And tadarasa, replace dal rasin with fa'in lam.
Tafaul.
In kalaba, kaf lam ba is the root letter. Replace fa'in lam. Infal. So I told you so many methods. You adopt any one method which easy to you and make them their patterns. So due to lack of time, I can't explain this. Let's to go further quickly. The question, an'amtu alaykum, I bestowed upon you what? Anni faddaltukum, and that I preferred you. Remember, Allah's favors help us to close to Allah, to be sincere to Allah, to be obedient to Allah, to develop attitudes. All the 4 are correct. La tajzi nafsin an nafsin, a soul will not avail another soul. Wala tanfa'uha shafa'atun, and any interest will not be benefited. On the day of discussions, Allah will hold the whole earth and fold the heavens in His right hand. On the day of discussions, no person will be held responsible for another. No money, no recommendation, no power can be held. All the 4 are correct. The isme fa'il or shafa'a is shafa'a. Fail amr of jaza is ijzi. And the plural of ni'ma is ni'ma. What is the third pair? The third pair is pair of ismu ishara. The first one, the pair of jar. Second is the pair of sifa. And third is the pair of ishara. How can you describe pair of ishara? By which one? Asking the question, which one? These are the words of ishara. Haza, zalika, haulai, ulaika. All the 4 are the ismu ishara words. For what haza use? To point out of the nearer things. What words used to point out that or describe any things in distance? We use zalika. Example of nas state of plural ishara is ra'aytu haulai al-muslimina, ra zadun haulai al-muslimina. Both are correct. هل قال هؤلاء المسلمون؟ نعم قال هؤلاء المسلمون. هل تسمعون من هؤلاء المسلمين؟ نعم نسمع من هؤلاء المسلمين. أوحينا إليك هذا القرآن. We have revealed to you this Quran. في هذا القرآن, in this Quran. 7 who are known to you, to have tilawah, to have study, and one listening the concise MP3. Talk to your study partner, and so different surah and rakah. Remember the Rabbi Zidnillah phrase. And let's to pray. Oh Allah, help us to recite, understand, ponder, implement, propagate, and memorize the Quran. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk. Allahumma ighfir lana qabla al-maut warhamna inda al-maut wa la tu'azzibna ba'da al-maut wa la tuhasibna yawm al-qiyamah innaka ala kulli shay'in qadir. Allah Hafiz. Before I close the session, let me tell you, we have completed 2.5 pages today. In next week, we will complete the rest remaining half page, and our 3 pages will be completed. And after that coming week, we will have the revisions on the Wednesday. On the Thursday, we will have the mid quiz. So 2 weeks left for the mid quiz. Please, you prepare accordingly. That was all from my side. Yes, Brother Asmat Ali, you have raised the hand. What's the question? Brother Asmat, you unmute yourself if you have anything to ask or question.